Hey there, I'm Wils.
And I'm Josh. Welcome to the Nightly from Hatch, where your late night thoughts go to rest. Wils, it is very nice to see you, and I come with big time news this week.
Oh, I can't wait to hear.
The teens, they're playing hacky sack again.
Okay, wait, you know what? I was with someone recently where there was a hacky sack out.
Really?
Yeah. Okay, it was in a space where I felt like I was extremely old. So that kind of tracks.
Fascinating.
But wait, did you play hacky sack like growing up?
I did, but I was bad at
Okay.
it. So I don't think I ever owned a sack of my own. And I was also never a soccer kid. So the foot sports
The transferable
were never
skills.
Yeah, I just didn't have it.
Completely.
Because I had friends who were soccer players and they would juggle the soccer ball. They could, bounce up on their knee and on their foot and off their chest and do the same with a hacky sack. And I was kind of lost, but it was
completely.
I would say it was an extremely formative cultural experience, was playing and being around hacky sack. Okay. What about you?
No hacky sack for me.
Wow.
I also was not, I'm not very hand-eye inclined, I would say. However, sometimes I wonder, I just started wearing glasses more recently in adulthood, and I'm like, maybe that is part of it.
Okay.
But I'm not going to put a ton on that. It might give me some kind of marginal improvement, but I don't think that's the missing ingredient. Let's just say that.
I'll tell you what though, when we're doing soft math like that, I always round up in my favor.
That's 100%.
Oh, if I'd started wearing glasses as a kid, I would have been probably one of the best hacky sackers around.
I would have won the league, but no, there was not really hacky sack culture growing up. I'm trying to think the most relevant thing I can think of is sometimes on the quad, in my high school when it was really nice out, people would play Spikeball.
What's Spikeball?
Spikeball is a tenet of straight culture and community, I would say. It's I feel like you've almost certainly seen it. It looks like a small trampoline kind of net thing. Okay. And then you have a ball and you throw it into the middle and you're bouncing it off and there's people standing around the little low net.
I can picture it. What are the goals?
You know I don't know. I don't know.
Was there a ball game that when you were a kid that you were more participatory? What was the one that you were
no.
Oh, thank goodness we're doing this much. No,
I've never been that. I've always been y'all, I'm gonna watch from a young age. I'm gonna watch and I'm gonna cheer you guys on, but I'm not gonna play necessarily.
This isn't
it's just not part of my spirit. And I try even as I get older, I try to get more inclined towards things like that, or even just more willing to try, because we have all these stories and ideas about ourselves and sometimes they're not even true. But I will say I think that one might be true. And in fact, last night I was with my friends and last year, it's about to be my friend's birthday. Last year they had a birthday party where we all played wiffle ball outside, and they literally pointed at me and they were like, and I know you hated that. All that to say, I don't have a ton of experience with hacky sack, but I'm excited to know that the kids are playing it again because it sounds sweet to me. And how did you learn this?
So I'd read about it somewhere. I saw some headlines and, I always kind of take it with a grain of salt when there's reporting about kids when the trends of children.
Yeah, literally.
We're oh, the kids are doing this now. Completely. And I'm okay, grown up. This seems you sound like a narc.
Completely.
When you do that.
And it's are the kids doing that or did you see one video?
Yeah, totally.
What does this really mean?
Right. But then I was visiting my in-laws and my niece was oh yeah, all the kids have been playing hacky sack. And then her brother, who's a year younger, was for sure. It's it's a big deal at school right now.
Wow.
And it really brought a lot of feelings out of me. Because for one thing, I guess I hadn't considered it, but I didn't realize the kids ever stopped playing hacky sack. I thought it was tag. You know what I mean?
Yeah. From my experience, I think that the kids did stop playing hacky sack because I don't feel like that was ever part of even the term to me. I'm oh, that's a little bit old school.
Yeah. Right. It's like, it feels, I can imagine for today's children, it feels like pushing a hoop down the street with a stick.
Well, it's something about it to me just feels like vintage, like the hacky sack game space is more like kind of like crunchy.
Yes.
In a way that's like a little bit more
crunchy.
like vintage as well.
It's like a real hippie.
Yeah, exactly.
Coded. Yeah,
it's kind of
totally.
like hippie vibes to me.
Yep, for sure. You would do it maybe while wearing a pair of Tevas or Birks.
I feel like I can see like hacky sack and like slacklining
happening in the
and
same
that
space.
kind of like those are culturally related to me.
I agree.
Yeah.
And maybe even, look, you got a big field. Those folks are playing some ultimate frisbee. No doubt about it.
Trust they're playing ultimate frisbee. Trust they're playing ultimate frisbee.
No doubt. I wonder if, so this now makes me wonder if there are listeners who, when I say the words or you say the words hacky sack, are like, I can't even picture what that is.
Oh my God, maybe.
But to me, like the idea, because I guess I hadn't thought about hacky sack in, I guess to be conservative, 2 decades.
Completely.
Like 15 years at the very least.
Yeah.
And then when I heard like, oh, the kids are playing hacky sack again, I was like, I just thought that was something kids always did.
Completely.
So to explain, a hacky sack is like a cloth kind of knit crocheted almost pouch full of like beans, and it's about the size of a racquetball, maybe a little smaller.
It's like the size of like a clementine, just for people who don't know how big a racquetball is.
Yep, that's a good point.
I obviously would know how big a racquetball is, but just,
of course,
just in case.
But for people who are more citrus inclined, and the way you play it is either solo or in a group. You can't use your hands, but you kick it or knee it or head it up in the air as many times as you can. And sometimes you do it back and forth kind of competitively. Sometimes it's solo. You're just seeing how long you can keep it up for. And I think the big cultural hacky sack moment outside of like people waiting for Fish to start playing or the Grateful Dead is the movie She's All That. I always think about that as like the hacky sack text.
There's a hacky sack in that?
Yeah, I think Freddie Prinze Jr.'s character is very good at hacky sack, is my memory. I mean, I haven't seen She's All That in a long time.
I don't know if I've actually ever seen She's All That.
I almost recommended it to my niece, but I was like, I don't actually know if it holds up
like,
at all.
Don't know if it's good. I don't know if it's appropriate.
Yeah. Well, it's like also so funny because I'm like, it's like a PG-13 teen rom-com from like 1998, I want to guess. So there's probably some stuff in it that you're like, ooh, but it's like probably mostly fine. But I don't know her level of interest in that. If she would be like, oh, this is like a fun thing that I can show my friends. Or if she's like, get your old people movies away from me.
And it's that thing where you're like, the thing of like trying to like connect with like a child or like a young adult where you're like, you're like hacky sack. There's a movie that has hacky sack.
Totally.
It's like,
and that's for the youngs.
And they're like, so that's actually like completely irrelevant to me.
Yes.
But
yeah.
Who's to say?
And She's All That was kind of like the Pygmalion My Fair Lady story, right? Where it's like, I bet I can make this girl hot by prom.
Completely. A classic makeover movie, which we all love,
makeover movie.
Obviously.
It's the one, I would say it's the #1 movie touchstone for like young woman takes off her glasses, is hot now.
Underneath those huge honking glasses was a gorgeous girl.
Yeah. Well, the glasses they were kind of head to toe.
Yeah, the glasses, it was
really obscured the whole situation.
Yeah, it obscured everything about her.
Yeah, people thought she was just a bunch of 2 floating eyeballs.
Yes, completely. Yeah, it was kind of like a ghost type sheet situation.
People were unnerved. They're like, oh, she's not unnerving, she's hot.
It was actually the opposite of glasses in that she was entirely obscured except for her eyes.
That's right. It was right. You could see the eyes, but the rest of it was kind of a drape.
It was a drape. Okay, so hacky sack, you played it.
Yes.
And then were there any other games like that you played, but you were like, I wasn't very good at it?
I played, so the hand games I was a little better at.
Okay.
Like, so we would play Knockout, which is like a basketball related game where it's two balls and you make a line at the free throw line, the foul line of the court. And you basically, you take one shot from the free throw line and then the person behind you starts shooting and you have to hit your shot before they do. And then you pass the ball to the next person in line. So if the person behind you hits a shot before you do, then you're out.
You're out of
there.
there.
Go sit on the side.
Got it.
So that was pretty fun. And then we played another game. You would throw the ball off the wall and then someone would catch it.
Yeah.
And if it bounced off of you, like if you couldn't catch it cleanly, you would then run to touch the wall.
Okay.
And then someone else would pick up the ball and throw it at the wall. And if the ball hit the wall before you tagged the wall, then you were out, or you would get a letter or something. Yeah. But that was really fun.
That sounds like something I have maybe played.
I always loved playing that game. I feel like telling you about this, I feel like I am 600 years old.
No, I think we did play wall ball.
Okay, sick.
But really, like, a huge part of this that you have to know is that, like, you explaining the game of, like, throwing the basketball and, like, the thing I would have done is, like, been, like, so relieved to just get out as soon as possible and, like, watch. Like, I just was like, it's just not for me.
When these games were happening, what were you at, like, a recess or in a gym class? What were you like looking to get into?
Literally, probably like sitting on the ground and like just like chatting. Like I just like
yeah.
I was training for what I do now. I was doing analog podcasting. I was like chatting with people, maybe like braiding some blades of grass or something. But I was just never like, and like also like the sports that I did were only running. So I just never did any type of like contact sport or like any type of like thing that involved like hand-eye coordination at all.
Mm-hmm. Were you like a competitive runner?
I was. I'm not like, I don't know. I don't think I'm a very competitive person. Like sometimes I get competitive. Usually if I get competitive, I'm playing a card game, but I was a runner. I did like track and field and cross country. Cool. I was definitely better at track and field than I was at cross country because it's just too much with cross country sometimes, but
that's far.
It's just, and they want you to give it your all for 3 miles in a race. And I'm like, I don't want to feel sick after running 3 miles.
Yeah.
Like just to give your all for 3 miles, it makes you feel really bad afterwards. Like it just does. But I was better at track and whatever, but I'm just not a big sports person, like in general.
Sure.
I've come around to working out later in my life and I really enjoy it now, but
and you've been doing that you've been like really going for
I mean I've been like working out, like I like have been like lifting or whatever for like 2 years or something, or like whatever. And before that I got really into running as an adult, and then I had to stop because I got injured, which is a part of why that was causing issues with me. But
I'm seeing it.
Yeah, I think the container of competition really sucks the enjoyment for me out of like physical exercise.
You're competitive, like when someone wants to play cards, you're like, I'm gonna destroy you. That's the goal.
Kind of. I will say there's one specific card game that my family plays. It's called Oh Hell, and I can get really competitive during that because if it's the right game, I can get really competitive, but it kind of like depends. Like I don't know.
Okay, so is that a cards thing or is it a family thing that brings up the competition?
I think it's a cards thing because I don't have to be playing it with my family. It's just that game in particular, something about it really breeds the competition in me. But are you a competitive person, Josh?
I like am in a way that I'm really embarrassed by.
Yeah.
Like I think when there are things I'm bad at, I let go of the idea of winning very easily. But when it's something that like I think I'm good at, or something that other people think I'm good at.
Yeah.
I think other people think I'm good at, I get like really on edge.
Yeah. I think that's part of it for me too. It's like when it comes to stuff that I'm like, that's just not me. I'm like, there's no point. Like, I don't care. But then if it's something that I'm familiar with, I can get more competitive about it, obviously.
Yeah. I'm like pretty frequently on Wait, Don't Tell Me on NPR, which is like a news quiz.
Yeah.
And I don't get like mad at the other panelists, it's not competition in that like I want them to do badly, but I am like, I do want to seem smart and like I know things, and I do get a little antsy about it.
Yeah, I was just actually watching clips of Wait, Don't Tell Me because I had fallen down a rabbit hole of watching Rachel Coster clips, which I was like fangirling over my friend.
Yeah, Rachel's so funny. She rules.
And I know
love Rachel.
She's been doing more recently. And then I was like,
yeah,
it's just this interesting thing because growing up, obviously, I was like aware of Wait, Don't Tell Me because my dad in particular would listen to it. And I can't even like that. And this is what I was feeling when I was watching the clips is I was like, wow, like being on this is my worst nightmare.
It is really fun. The staff is so wonderful and they like really make you feel very comfortable and they do a great job. And the panelists are all very like warm and collaborative and friendly. So it's like a very good experience.
Okay.
But I do still get like, okay, I'm going to answer the heck out of these trivia questions.
It seems so scary to me. I'm like, that terrifies me. Wait,
no, it's good.
You know what I get? Wait, Don't Tell Me. I think confused with that I actually can't remember the name of, and I'm going to see if you can get us there. There was a show that was like three guys improvising.
Whose line is it anyway?
See, and do you understand why those sound the exact same?
I do understand. It has the same kind of.
It's the same name.
The title has the same exact energy.
Yeah. I think in my mind, I was like, because it would like be on the radio, but then like looking back, I was like, but there's something about it that's just like improv. But no, I'm just thinking of whose line is it anyway.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I'm so glad we got to the bottom of that.
I'm glad we resolved that.
Me too. Thank God.
You know what so many things are called, I think.
Yeah, I did. I now know the name of a bunch of things.
Yeah, I think that's really big of us.
I know. I think we've done an amazing job naming things.
Yeah, and that's what we were here to do tonight.
Exactly.
We remembered the names of things. We caught up on a teen trend.
Yes. Okay, well, on that note, I feel like we've listed and named every possible thing that we could, and it might be time to turn in.
We did an amazing job. But before we go for the night, I want to shout out a listener. A listener named Jeffrey wrote in, which anybody is welcome to do if you listen.
Please.
It's thenightly@hatch.co. That's .co. And we would love to hear from you. And Jeffrey wrote in, said some really lovely things about the show. And also that he consistently leaves comments on the episodes on Spotify, which I forget is allowed.
I feel like the Spotify comments are where the real heads convene.
So if you're like a real nightly ride or die and you want to mix it up with the other day one nightly fans, get into those Spotify comments, chop it up with Jeffrey.
Yes, please. Jeffrey is looking for community and I think we're going to send some his way.
That's beautiful. So good night to Jeffrey. Good night to all you hacky sackers out there, keeping the crunchy dream alive.
Yes.
And good night to you, Wils.
Good night, Josh.